Welcome. I would like to introduce Jaroslav Novotný, student of University Hradec Králové, who recently studies in Finland. I would like to ask you a few questions about your studies abroad.
Okay, no problem.
How did you get to the Savonia University of Applied Sciences? What procedures did you have to undergo?
Well, first of all, I should say that I study at Savonia University of Applied Sciences in Tokyo. And regarding your question, it's fair to say that all the procedures took me a lot of time and the preparation part wasn't just at all. Everything has started year before when I enrolled in courses from next, actually current academic year. It was enabled me to have a free semester which I could spend abroad. I have been pretty lucky in this sort of process as I was out of order for the Finnish university, but fortunately they have made an exception and accepted more students. After that, I needed to handle a lot of paperwork, including arranging travel insurance, new bank account in euros, accommodation in Finland, plane tickets, and agreeing around 5 agreements with my home university and writing my thesis. But yeah, I'm here and in 2 months doing my treatment. All the hard work was worth it.
What would you say about the university?
And first of all, it doesn't look like a university at all. It's a huge complex of buildings where more than 200 companies have their offices, and Savonia is one of them. When it comes to studies, it's very different to Czech way of education. The biggest emphasis is not on attending classes as a public, but on self-studies, carrying out reports and writing learning diaries what supports the learning process. Generally saying, Czech education is much more theoretical without the conversion to practice. The main project which I'm working on here is realized on a real company, what gives me real experiences for future career. The university also organizes study trips, and it's related to the subject. For example, we are going to St. Petersburg within a course which relates to Russian culture and business. That allows us to experience both Russian culture and processes in companies for real and not just in theory.
What was the most difficult when living in another country?
Well, it's hard for me to find something because living in Finland was my dream since I was 10. And I have learned a lot about Finnish culture before coming here, so I don't find any cultural issues. Conversely, I'd say that I fit in Finnish culture much more than in Czech culture. In a way, there are some difficulties as I don't speak Finnish, of course. Um, Pick out the right products in supermarkets is sometimes very tricky, and I have spent half an hour looking for washing gel, for example. And other thing is the currency. Since use euros and recalculating everything was pretty annoying at the beginning.
What have you gained from this experience?
Well, my stay isn't over yet, so I wouldn't like to make premature assessments. But there are a few things that will help me in my future, I'm sure. First and the most obvious is improvement of my English skills. By everyday speaking, I learn words much easier and my speeches are becoming at least a little bit fluent. And apart from that, I have met new people from many countries, made connections, got to know their cultures, what could help me in my future career, especially if I find a job as an international businessman. And talking about getting to know other cultures, I have also verified that Finnish culture is much more closer to my personality than Czech culture. But anyhow, could this finding sound good? Because I have found myself here, it also makes a lot of wrinkles on my forehead. Because it's kind of unfair to my family and friends in Czech Republic.
What would be your advice for your followers?
Prepare for initial rush, book everything in advance, especially plane tickets, and then just enjoy probably the best time of your life. Explore the world, different people, different cultures, but don't fall in love in case you don't live in this country.
Thank you.
does